Bruce, first, thank you very much for coming on the show today.
That's no problem. Glad to be here.
Good to see you. First question I got for you. The school has moved into NCAA for athletics. What do you see as the advantage of the NCAA over somewhere like the NAIA for sports?
Well, the NCAA is the established membership program for all intercollegiate athletics, for the majority of intercollegiate athletics programs in the United States, and it's an established, well-defined, well-organized organization made up of members, schools that look for student-athlete welfare and interested in that and the spirit of fair play and competition. So I think we're going to fit well in that membership. NAIA, I'm not real familiar with it. I've never been. All my experience has been in NCAA schools. So the NAIA is something that I'm not well dressed to talk and make a great comparison about it in the NCAA. Although you're walking into, the institution is moving into an organization that is well structured with a lot of rules and regulations.
Now, being in the NAIA, there really wasn't a lot of rules. You can pretty much do whatever you want. So when looking at the NCAA, what's the biggest concern you see the school having in moving into full membership?
Well, I think the biggest concern is implementing all the rules, practices, and regulations and procedures that the NCAA mandates that you do. I think that'll be the biggest challenge that the school has, making sure we can operate like in any other Division II program. And that's what membership looks for. Are you doing the things? Are you looking out for your student athletes? Are you following the 28-hour rules? Do you have the commitment starting at the top for the president of the university all the way down? Do you have the structures and all of the all the parts in place so you can implement a solid Division II program?
So I know the big question for most of the athletes and pretty much anyone that's this school is, we're not eligible for the playoffs this year in any major sports. When can we expect, maybe next year, to be eligible for those postseason bids and to win conference championships?
We're provisional membership right now, Corey, and there's a process that can be long as the institution wants it to be a full-fledged member. Once we gain full-fledged membership, we can participate in all NCAA and conference championships as a full-fledged member. The WIVIAC has done a great job, service for us. We can compete this year in individual sports and championships. Our student athletes can win the individual awards. We just can't win any team awards. So they've done us a real duty there, service there. With that, I think their anticipation then is for us to be full members as soon as possible, and that's as soon as the fall of 2008. Is it possible? Yes. Is it an uphill battle? Yes, it is. A lot of things have to happen. We've really got to move forward. Both student athletes have to move forward, and their commitment is the administration has to move forward with its commitment to being a Division II NCAA program, and the Department of Athletics has to make the commitment and move forward and implement all the procedures and policies and be a Division II program.
Now, do you see being Division II a lot better than being in Division III? Because we know St. Vincent went into Division III and they're competing, and we want to step up to Division II, as some would think. Is that really an advantage for all of our athletes?
Well, I think it is. It's like three different levels. There's Division I, II, and III. III is the one where it's, in my opinion, I just kind of call it a club. It's a holistic approach to athletics. Everybody should come in and everybody should play. As you move up the ladder to Division II, now the idea is to award students athletic scholarships for their athletics abilities. And once it's just like academic abilities. If we go out there, we being the athletics department, and we see someone whose ability athletically in a particular sport grants them to be offered financial aid to pursue their education, then that's what we can do. And it's not so much a holistic approach where everybody can play and we want them all. We want to be a little more particular about who gets to play, who gets the athletics aid, and it's based on their ability. With all that said, I don't want to rule out their students. And then student athlete, the word student is first. They're both on the same line, but student is definitely first on that. And there's their responsibility to be a student.
Well, before we let you go, I'm not sure if everybody realizes, but Bruce, you were a part of a Division I institution in Cincinnati, and I just wanted to know your feelings about how Cincinnati was, and then coming to a smaller school like Seton Hill and starting from ground zero and really trying to make this program a good, big Division II program?
Well, it's like night and day. You spend 23 years in one place, that's a long time, and then you leave and you start to reflect at your life and you move into the twilight of your career, and you want to look for something that you can kind of maybe have a possibility to leave your legacy to. And I think that's what Seton Hill offers me in particular. Division II being here is night and day from Division I. You don't have the stress, the strain of having to compete at the highest level. You don't have to fundraise. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses as much as that saying goes, as if you're in Division I. So Division II, to me, is a great fit for me at this particular time in my life. I think it's a great fit for this institution because of where we are and what we are. We want to get the community involved. We want more what they call community engagement. We want to get off the hill and get into the not only just Greensburg, but the Hempfield area and the whole Westmoreland County. So we want to reach out, develop some bonds with the people out there, establish ourselves as a fine academic institution, which I don't think there's any question about that, but also as a fine institution for intercollegiate athletics and get everybody on board and be whatever it is that we can be and be the best at that.
All right, Bruce, well, I thank you for coming on today, and I look forward to hearing from you about hopefully making the playoffs next year for all of our team sports.
Well, I'm looking forward to that too, and I think we can walk in the conference and make an impact and do very well.
All right, thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.